Hey y'all, Big Z. Hope everyone's doing good. And as always, thank you for your continued support of my channel and my work. The thumbs up and the comments, I greatly appreciate it. Especially here recently, because I've been watching my view counts go down, like to be cut like by a third of what they usually are. And people reaching out to me saying, hey, we're trying to leave comments and we can't. Our comments go down. And I'm watching my view counter go backwards some days. So yeah, it's been a little discouraging. So anything I get, I greatly appreciate it. I don't self-censor, and I don't get a lot of the tags, and so I just shoot it raw and let it go. And I'm not going to sit here and like I said, I'm not self-censoring. That's just bullshit. Maybe that's what's costing me anyway, or maybe people just don't like what I'm doing or don't like my videos. Anyway, those of you that stick it out with me, thank you so much. Okay, I want to talk about Dr. Hillman and Lady Babylon and this thing called Christing. And maybe, I got somebody coming in my phone. Okay, maybe there's more to this than even Dr. Hillman knows. And I'll say this, there's some people out there that are going to have to eat some crow, and there's some people out there that owe him a big fucking apology. Okay, so get this. Was watching this video because we've got rattlesnakes down here in Florida, and I thought I saw one the other day and it ended up being a rat snake. And long story, I thought it was a pygmy rattler, but it was just a rat snake. Anyway, so we looked up these videos on these toxic snakes, and they had these king cobras, and I stopped for a minute and watched it, and I watched the person handling the snakes, and they were wearing goggles. It said they had to wear these goggles because the king cobra hisses the venom, and that venom gets in your eye and your eye duct, you're fucking done. And it just hit me like a slap in the face. Holy fucking shit. That snake is Christing that person, getting that venom into the eye, and it's over. And then you find out this. Back when we had the thing going on with the vaccine and that whole nonsense going on, there was talk about that containing RNA recombinant, was rewriting the body's DNA, so to speak, and did it or did it not? Well, they found out something else, that inside of these shots are snake venoms. And where are they getting these venoms from? Giant labs in Wuhan, China, where they have been stockpiling synthetic snake venoms since the 1970s. And you think, well, what in the fuck why would they be doing that? And then it showed you all the companies that were purchasing the snake venoms. Not just Big Pharma buying them for the injections, but they're buying them and putting them in, get this, women's mascara and eyeliner. Why in the fuck would you be putting, you can look this up on Made in China. It shows you all the companies. It shows you the labs who make them and the companies who are purchasing them and what products contain them. Because it's getting into the eyes. And why? Because they found out that if you can get that venom into the human body will rewrite the DNA. Holy shit. Yeah. Is that what it means in 2 Corinthians when it says, and this bothered me, like I know it's bothered a lot of people. The old things have passed away. Behold, all things are new. You are a new creature in Christ. Or should I say, you are a new creature in Christing. Holy shit. Wouldn't it be better if you could get the body to rewrite its own, and therefore you'd only have to do it once, and then every generation after that would have the new DNA? You got your new creatures in Christing, don't you? And there's a lot more, because that shit's being found now in these peptides. I know because I took one for a week, this semaglutide, and in these drugs like Benjaro and Ozempic, where people were having their fucking stomachs rot out and their fucking eyeballs rot out in their heads. Did you know that? That their fucking eyeballs are rotting out from taking these class of drugs. Again, because of the snake venoms. There is a whole road to go down on this. So there's a whole lot more into it than just Christing so that you could get some recreational drug use and get a boner, enjoy some fucking crazy sex or whatever it is. A lot more going into it. They're making you into a new creature. So let me just say this. I think there's some people that right now might want to say, holy fuck, Almond was right. And it goes a lot deeper, we know, and some people owe him a big apology right now. Anyway, I'm just going to tie in the Jeffrey Epstein thing and why I can show you, I'm not a scholar or any of that kind of shit, but I can show you that, yeah, The Greek comes before the Hebrew, but I'm going to do that in a separate video and how you can apply this and easily prove it to yourself. Anyway, this thing with the human trafficking of our children and why we have to stay on this Epstein thing, because it goes a lot deeper than a lot of us know. We absolutely are bound to this thing. We can't back off of it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I just wanted to get that out there and maybe get some discussion on it, and I want to let Almond know, hey, there's a lot more to this than maybe you know. Anyway, that's that. And the Megan Walsh video, I've edited it a little bit. I don't do good at editing, but it's extremely important. If you live here in Central Florida, there's some shit that you need to know that's going on through the churches, through these equestrian world that we have down here in Florida, and how they're using this pipeline to move the children around down here. It's getting very dangerous where we're headed with all this. But anyway, do that in a separate video. But I wanted to get that out there and say, Almond, thank you for the work. And let me just say this to everybody out there. I'm not an Almond Hillman sycophant or some Lady Babylon groupie. There are a couple things that I totally disagree with him on. But I respect him and what his discipline is, because there's no one better than him. And this, anyway, I'll just say this. You can't grow without opposition, so I think we should welcome the opposition, because all it's going to do is just prove what fucking idiots y'all all were. And there's some people that owe him an apology. So there's a lot more to this Christ thing going on than we know. Anyway, I love everybody, and I'm out.